Gather around to hear the tale of two princes that were born into the royal family of Brunei. If you don't know, Brunei is a small nation on the island of Borneo, and the royal family there has a net worth of $20 billion. Prince Abdul Mateen, born in 1991, is the fourth son of the Sultan, and Prince Abdul Malik, born in 1983, is the Sultan's third son by his first wife. The Sultan, Hassan al-Bolkiah, is one of the richest men on earth. Just ask his collection of 7,000 cars and ultra-luxurious palace. Today on this episode of Luxury Land, we'll discuss how the Brunei princes Abdul Mateen and Abdul Malik spend their millions and see if the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. If you're new to the land, please feel free to subscribe to our channel to go from visitor to Luxury Land owner. And if you love luxury, please hit that like button so that we can continue to inspire you by bringing you the luxury content you deserve. When it comes to pets, most people own dogs, cats, or severely uninteresting goldfish, but the Prince Mateen is not most people. The younger prince owns exotic white cubs, ocelots, and has an affinity for horses. And as far as love lives go, Prince Mateen is single and ready to mingle. He's looking for a princess he can call his own as we speak. But ladies, Prince Abdul Malik can't be your Prince Charming because he got married in a ceremony that made international headlines. In 2015, he tied the knot with a young lady whose name I dare not pronounce, and their wedding was out of this world. The wedding spanned 10 days and has been said to be one of the most luxurious weddings to ever occur. There were over 6,000 guests, including foreign diplomats, royal families, and politicians. The family spared no expense as the outfits of the couple, the bouquet, and thrones in the ceremonial room were all decked out in gold and/or precious stones. The Sultan of Brunei's previously mentioned car collection of 7,000 whips is worth around $5 billion, so you know the princes indulge heavily. The family owns 550 Mercedes-Benzes, 450 Ferraris, and 6 custom-made Bentley Dominators that cost the Sultan $4.6 million per unit. The Sultan also holds the world record for having the largest Rolls-Royce collection in the world that includes 500 of them. One of the Rolls-Royces is covered in 24-karat gold and is used specifically for weddings. But hey, having 7,000 cars can get boring. So when that happens, Prince Mateen jumps on his dad's Boeing 747 private jet. The jet is normally $100 million, but the Sultan added $120 million more in customizations like a living room and a bedroom and covered it in all gold. He also has 2 Airbus A340s and a 767 to fly around in. And believe it or not, Prince Mateen is a licensed pilot, just like his dad. It's one thing to relax on a luxurious plane, but to fly a luxurious plane is something else entirely. Obviously, the prince's father loves to do it big because the Sultan's palace is the largest residential palace in the world with its 1,788 bedrooms and 257 bathrooms. It takes up a ridiculous 2.2 million square feet, costs $1.3 billion to build, and took the workers 2 years to construct. Oh, and add to that 5 huge swimming pools, a 1,500-person capacity mosque, and a banquet hall for 5,000 people. The Sultan also owns the most expensive private house in the UK, worth $150 million. Prince Mateen loves to travel, as seen on his social media, and he also loves fashion, being known to wear tailor-made suits from London that can cost up to $50,000 per piece. His watch collection is nothing to sneeze at either, with a Rolex Daytona 116500 LM worth $26,000 and an 18-karat white gold Patek perpetual calendar worth $124,000. In an interview with GQ Thailand, Prince Mateen noted that he would rather live a simple life and pursue things he's passionate about. I don't know if we can call his life simple, but to his defense, he's not the one who bought all the planes and cars. This was a look inside the Prince of Brunei's lives. What do you think? Humble guys? Or just as flamboyant and self-serving as their father? I'm not sure myself. I know I'm pretty critical of how the Sultan spends his money when he has a country whose citizens aren't in the best shape. Anyway, I have a whole video on him as well, and that should be on the screen. So in the meantime, click a video on the screen to watch something you haven't seen. and thanks for visiting Luxuryland.